Hey guys, welcome to our review of episode 12 of Gridman! Is it episode 12?
No, it's episode 8.
Oh, okay. Ahem. Ahem. Hey guys, welcome to our review of episode 8 of Gridman! As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
Oh, get out of my ears. But yeah, this episode was fantastic. One of my favorite scenes was the bus scene that they had together, and I noticed like all of the symbolism that we've already been able to pick up on. We got to see the two characters drifting apart, and we got to see the scenery sort of split the two characters. But then once Rika revealed that, oh yeah, you're my friend, I don't want to fight you, Akane comes over and bridges the gap, and then the barrier is no longer there, and then they hug. But then Akane Shinjo reveals that Akane was created to be your friend, and then immediately it cuts to press here to exit, and then she just leaves the scene. Like that scene was so perfectly crafted, and her looking at the kaiju like in a state of disrepair, and like it looking like something that she made, that Akane made, is just, sort of reminding her, I'm just a fabrication, I'm not real. And it's frustrating to her, and it makes her want to leave, and also the hugging. And it makes her want to leave, and she does.
Yeah.
Like
my favorite part about that scene was how fast it was. Like
yeah.
The second she starts saying like, "Oh, I made it so you can't hate me."
Yeah.
Like the audience is kind of like, "Oh, nope," and like the scene just gives it to us. We're just like, "Oh, they just noped out of there."
Yeah, I love that, and ultimately a lot of the reversals that they did, the idea of catching her off guard by showing up first, that was neat, and that's like another quick and easy like problem solving thing of the week. Like they've presented the problem of the week, and then they resolve it by figuring it out. Like it's kind of like that weekly sort of setup.
Yeah. I'm so glad Yuta was the one to do it, because I felt like it was kind of just, he's kind of like drifting along, and Utsumi and Rika were kind of like the two sides, kind of like pulling him like out which way.
Yeah.
I mean, Utsumi was basically winning the entire time because just like fight. Also, Akane, I'm just like pushing him to fight because you just send the kaiju out at people. So seeing him actually like have some agency in this episode, it was nice. It was much needed.
Yeah. And like it's funny how like in a show about action, robots, and all that stuff, some of our favorite bits are the character moments and how they interact. But really, this episode we got the full combination of the Gridman / Mecha, and it was fantastic. It moved just as clunkily as you think it does, but then it goes so far into the super robot realm, and it was glorious. I deeply enjoyed every second of it.
Like you have to like appreciate like knowing how much of a clusterfuck it is, and like how they like frame the scenes around it. It's like they simplified it like very simple movements, and they framed it in a way where you didn't see everything move at once.
Yeah.
You need to see it, just like it was real,
Yeah.
like concise. Like even for the fucking like I'm thinking like Mecha Dogron, but just like the metal kaiju just turned his head into a fucking drone and started walking at him. Like the lack of like excess like the flashy like robot animation. Usually they kind of like jump up, they do these like really dramatized movements. The derpiness of that fucking attack just sold me on this. It was great to see.
Yeah. Oh, but I wanted to touch upon that bus scene because it did what, again, kind of what the other episodes have been doing. It's like getting in either real close or like, giving you the right angle to watch it at, but something is just there obscuring it. You're never comfortable, and like when you see them, you're not comfortable. You're just as uncomfortable as Akane or Shinjo. Black hair.
Rika.
Rika. Neither one of those two were correct.
Nation is probably just the pink hair girl's name.
Yeah, so like even that scene, everything was so uncomfortable and you felt it yourself.
Yeah.
And another big thing this episode is that Auntie never fought, Gridman. He never went after him.
Yeah,
Um,
he's really broken right now after all that
yeah.
shit that happened last episode. Like when his kaiju just kind of gets wrecked, and he's like, ah, shit.
And like I said it offhand in the watch along, but I wonder if there's something to it. When Auntie walked in without his eye, and then the mother walked into the scene with an earring that was basically an eye, that had to like mean something.
Yeah.
Like she's there to sort of not necessarily complete him, but like she's the one he's looking for. She has what he needs: food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And an eye.
yeah, and it all.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But also like on the side characters, apparently like
uh-huh.
their stealth techniques aren't really working as well as they used to.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, that's
maybe,
weird too.
yeah, like and maybe like Excalibur is like trying to persuade like Auntie on their side because like he was kind
Mm-hmm.
of like talking to him on the ear.
Yeah,
He's like the weirdest one out of the four, I would guess.
yeah, but
So
I like him the most.
yeah,
Yeah.
because like I feel like his character just makes most sense in those scenes where he's just kind of
Uh-huh.
like lazy, just like his chin just like resting on the fucking
Yeah, yeah,
desk, and just like I just gotta give exposition. I'm just here for that.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you feel
Yeah.
about like the whole Utsumi and Rika conflict? Because like part of me was thinking that it was just like, just kind of like a forced conflict, but it also did kind of set up the bus scene that we really
Yeah.
enjoyed, especially like
Yeah,
the aftermath for that.
I do feel like it was necessary. And like it's sort of that mentality that Utsumi has, like that just beat it up and it'll be fine. And going against that grain and wanting to, but then ultimately going back on it, like just falling back into that place but still being able to think, like
Yeah,
it's not all fighting, it's still strategy as well. And like
yeah, but like personally, I really didn't like the way they resolved it because, or at least in this episode, because I don't think like Utsumi really had to do anything. Like Rika, it was like
mhm,
all on Rika's side.
yeah.
She apologizes, even though like, I mean, I guess
He
fighting like,
apologized first or
oh yeah,
something. Yeah. So he knew he was in the wrong. Like throughout it, he knew he was in the wrong, I guess. He
yeah.
sort of understood. Or maybe it's
It's
a
I
thing
think it was
of
more about like the boundary thing.
yeah.
I'm not sure if like he's really changed his opinion on like the whole like
Hmm.
fighting
Well,
or
I
not
mean, it's
fighting.
just
But
he must have felt bad like the way he said it, not
yeah,
necessarily his,
yeah. But it really sucks for like Rika because like now, like going back to like that argument, she's probably not believing her side of it now because she's like,
Yeah.
shoot, we can't really like actually talk things out with Akane because she's
Hmm.
kind of like pre-programmed us to be a certain way, so it doesn't really matter what we say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's interesting. I like it. Anyways, is that it for you? Are you done? You
yeah.
good? Guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. And hey, in the links down below will either send you to a Shapeways account where you can buy yourself a Pandora box, or a our link
Sure.
to our Gentoku translated shirts. And yeah, also don't forget that the watch along is going up at the same time as this, so make sure to check that out in the link that we'll provide at the end card of this video. Guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? You're like weirdly invested into whatever the hell it is on your screen.
It was something weird. It was tiny, so I just had to like, have, like, get close.
Oh, okay.